Almost instantly after the premiere aired, social media erupted with reactions that ranged from shock to heartbreak. Fans couldn't stop talking about the ending. Many admitted they hadn't seen the twist coming, while others shared their emotional responses to the characters' struggles. Heartland has always had a devoted fan base, but Season 19 Episode 1 seems to have pushed emotions to a whole new level. Comments poured in about Amy's bravery, Tim's vulnerability, and the sudden, life-changing moment that left the ranch and viewers in turmoil. Memes, heartfelt messages, and discussions flooded fan forums, showing just how deeply this episode resonated with the audience. Fan theories began to emerge almost immediately. Some viewers speculate that the shocking ending could signal a major change in the ranch's future. Maybe a character is leaving, or a long-hidden secret is finally coming to light. Others are analyzing every glance and gesture from the episode, trying to predict how relationships will evolve over the season. There's a sense of urgency in these conversations, as fans piece together clues dropped in the premiere and anticipate the ripple effects in upcoming episodes. The community engagement itself becomes part of the drama, with viewers bonding over speculation, expressing concern, and celebrating their favorite moments. The premiere also sparked debates about the characters' choices. Amy's difficult decisions were widely discussed, with fans praising her strength but also questioning the risks she took. Tim's emotional vulnerability led many to reconsider his character arc. Was this the beginning of a deeper personal struggle, or a turning point that will redefine his role in the family? Even minor characters became part of the conversation, as viewers tried to predict who would rise, who would fall, and who might be hiding critical secrets. Each theory added layers of excitement, turning the episode into a puzzle that fans are eager to solve together. Ultimately, this section of the episode shows that Heartland is more than just a show, it's a shared experience. The emotional reactions, fan theories, and passionate discussions highlight how invested the audience is in every twist and turn. The premiere doesn't just tell a story, it sparks conversation, fuels speculation, and builds anticipation for what's to come. By the end of this first episode, viewers are not only emotionally connected to the characters, they're actively participating in the narrative, wondering how Heartland's story will unfold and eagerly awaiting the next chapter. The aftermath of Season 19 Episode 1 doesn't give viewers any time to breathe. The shocking events leave the Heartland family grappling with emotions that are raw, real, and impossible to ignore. Amy, still reeling from the choices she had to make, moves through the ranch with a heavy heart. Each familiar corner, the barn, the paddock, even the front porch feels charged with the weight of what just happened. The writers use this emotional tension to remind us that Heartland isn't just a story about horses and fields. It's about people, relationships, and the consequences of difficult decisions. Tim's struggle is equally compelling. His usually strong and steady presence is now layered with vulnerability, leaving fans to wonder how this change will impact the ranch and everyone who depends on him. Moments that would normally feel lighthearted are now tinged with anxiety, as the audience senses that every conversation and decision carries far more weight than before. The subtle expressions, lingering silences, and careful pacing of each scene emphasize the emotional stakes, making viewers feel as if they are right there with the characters. Meanwhile, the younger generation faces its own challenges in the wake of the episode's shocking events. Georgie and Katie must navigate their ambitions and responsibilities while processing the sudden upheaval around them. Their interactions are charged with tension, uncertainty, and glimpses of resilience. The episode cleverly shows that growth often comes in the middle of chaos, and Heartland's younger characters are learning lessons that will shape them for the rest of the season. Every glance, every word, and every choice is layered with meaning, giving fans plenty to discuss and analyze. As the episode closes, the show hints at what's to come, planting seeds of intrigue that will carry through the season. Will the ranch survive the fallout? How will relationships evolve under pressure? Which characters will rise to the occasion, and who might struggle under the weight of the past? The premiere doesn't answer all these questions, but it sets the stage for a season full of suspense, emotion, and unexpected twists. By leaving the audience both satisfied and anxious for more, Heartland Season 19 Episode 1 proves that it can still shock, captivate, and move viewers in ways that only the best dramas can, as the dust settles on the shocking events of Season 19 Episode 1. It's impossible not to reflect on just how much Heartland has evolved. This premiere doesn't just entertain, it challenges the audience to feel, to question, and to imagine what's coming next. The ranch, once a symbol of stability and tradition, now feels like a place on the brink of transformation. Every character's journey has been shaken, and the ripple effects are just beginning. Amy's courage, Tim's vulnerability, and the younger generation's struggles remind viewers that change is inevitable. And with it comes both heartbreak and growth. The episode also leaves fans with more questions than answers. Who will weather the storm? Which relationships will survive? And which will be tested beyond repair? The subtle hints drop throughout the premiere, cryptic glances, uneasy conversations, and lingering shots of the ranch's serene landscapes suggest that the coming episodes will be filled with twists, emotional confrontations, and moments that could redefine the Heartland family forever. The writers have expertly crafted a balance between closure and anticipation, giving viewers just enough to stay hooked while keeping the bigger story under wraps. For fans who have been following Heartland for years, this premiere is a reminder of why the show has endured. It combines the familiar warmth of the ranch with new layers of tension and drama, proving that even after nearly 2 decades, Heartland can still surprise and move its audience. Every decision, every emotion, and every storyline is carefully designed to keep viewers invested not just in the events of this season, but in the characters' growth and the evolution of the Heartland world itself. As we look ahead, the teaser of what's next is almost as gripping as the episode itself. Scenes from upcoming episodes promise intense confrontations, heart-stopping decisions, and moments that could leave fans in tears. Whether it's a hidden secret coming to light, a strained relationship reaching a breaking point, or a character facing a life-changing choice, the road ahead is full of suspense and emotional depth. This section of the story ensures that viewers are not just watching Heartland, they are living it. Feeling every joy, heartbreak, and triumph along with the characters. The season has started with a bang, and the premiere makes it clear that nothing will be predictable. With each passing episode, the stakes will rise, the drama will deepen, and the Heartland legacy will continue to captivate, surprise, and move audiences in ways only this beloved show can. By the time the next episode arrives, viewers will be eagerly anticipating every twist, every revelation, and every moment that will shape the fate of the ranch and the hearts of those who call it home. Season 19, Episode 1 of Heartland has set the stage for a season full of heartbreak, courage, and shocking twists. From the calm, golden fields of the ranch to the tense, emotional moments that leave viewers on edge, this premiere proves that Heartland still knows how to captivate its audience. The characters we love are facing choices that will test their strength, relationships, and resilience, reminding us that even in familiar places, life can take unexpected turns. Every glance, every decision, and every silent moment is packed with meaning, making it impossible to look away. The episode's shocking ending has left fans talking, theorizing, and sharing their emotions across social media. The ripple effects of Amy's bravery, Tim's vulnerability, and the younger generation's struggles are already fueling discussions about what's to come. Will the ranch survive the storm? Which characters will rise to the occasion, and who might face heartbreak? The premiere gives hints, teases mysteries, and sets the tone for a season that promises emotional depth and unforgettable moments. As the episode fades, one thing is clear: Heartland Season 19 is not just another season, it's a journey that will test every character and captivate every viewer. The combination of familiar warmth, layered suspense, and unexpected drama makes this premiere a must-watch for fans old and new. Every moment of tension, heartbreak, and triumph is a reminder of why Heartland remains one of the most beloved dramas of our time. For viewers, the takeaway is simple: stay close, pay attention to the subtle details, and get ready for a season where every choice matters. Every relationship is tested, and every twist could change the ranch forever. Heartland has never been more gripping, and if Episode 1 is any indication, Season 19 will be a ride full of emotion, suspense, and unforgettable storytelling. Don't miss a moment. Follow, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode. Because Heartland's story is far from over. Just when you thought Heartland couldn't shock us anymore, Season 19 Episode 1 hits harder than ever. The opening moments set the stage for heartbreak, unexpected twists, and a sense that nothing will ever be the same on the ranch. Fans have been waiting for this premiere, and it doesn't disappoint. Every second is loaded with emotion, tension, and a feeling that something major is about to end. The episode opens on Heartland's familiar rolling fields, bathed in the soft golden glow of morning sunlight. At first, everything seems calm and peaceful, almost like the ranch itself is taking a deep breath before the storm. Amy is seen walking along the fence line, her face heavy with worry, a silent sign that this season will be far from ordinary. Her horse grazes nearby, unaware of the tension in the air, and the gentle sounds of the countryside make the quiet moments feel even more poignant. The camera lingers on small details: the worn wood of the barn, the fluttering of the horse's mane in the wind, the distant hills. But there's an unease beneath this calm, something the viewers can feel even if they can't see it yet. From the very beginning, it's clear that changes are happening at Heartland. Tim and Lou appear in the barnyard, discussing plans that seem ordinary on the surface, but their nervous glances and brief silences hint at hidden worries. Tim's usually cheerful demeanor is replaced with a tension that makes viewers uneasy. There's a subtle foreshadowing here, small gestures that signal a turning point. The way Tim avoids eye contact, the way Lou's hand trembles slightly as she holds a bucket. Every detail builds suspense, making it clear that the end teased in the season title is creeping closer with every passing moment. Meanwhile, the younger generation is introduced in a way that immediately grabs attention. Georgie and Katie are preparing the horses for a ride, their laughter masking a deeper unease. There's a sense of urgency in their movements, a hurried energy that contrasts sharply with the serenity of the ranch. The writers cleverly use this juxtaposition to show that Heartland is at a crossroads. While life seems normal on the surface, change is looming, and no one can predict how it will affect everyone on the farm. These first few minutes expertly set the emotional tone of the episode, drawing the audience into a mix of nostalgia for the peaceful ranch and anxiety for the storm ahead. As the opening scene progresses, the focus shifts to Amy again, standing near the barn with her horse, staring at the horizon. The wind picks up, rustling the trees and creating a dramatic backdrop. It's almost as if nature itself is signaling that something monumental is about to happen. The music swells subtly, adding tension without overshadowing the quiet beauty of the moment. The dialogue is sparse, letting expressions and body language convey more than words could. Amy's eyes glisten with unshed tears, hinting at heartbreak to come. The audience can't help but wonder, is this just another day at Heartland? Or is this truly the beginning of the end for someone we love? The attention to detail in these opening moments is masterful. The writers use the familiar Heartland setting to create an emotional anchor, while simultaneously layering suspense and foreshadowing. Every glance, every gesture, every shadow seems to whisper that nothing will be the same after this episode. By the time the opening scenes fade to the next sequence, viewers are already on edge, hearts racing, eager to see what shocking twists await in the rest of the episode. From the very first moments of season 19, it's clear that Heartland isn't just about the ranch, it's about the people who live and breathe life into it. This episode takes a deep dive into the hearts and minds of our favorite characters, revealing changes and secrets that fans didn't see coming. Amy, who has always been the anchor of the farm, carries a quiet strength, but in this premiere, we see cracks in her calm exterior. She is pulled in multiple directions, managing the ranch, caring for her family, and dealing with emotions she can barely contain. Every glance she gives, every slight pause in her actions, tells the audience that she is facing something bigger than herself. It's a subtle reminder that even the strongest hearts can be tested. Meanwhile, Tim's role becomes even more complicated. Normally the pillar of support and optimism, he is now caught in a web of responsibility and personal struggles. His interactions with Lou are particularly tense, filled with unspoken words and fleeting expressions of doubt. The writers cleverly show that Tim is wrestling with decisions that could change everything for the farm and the family. Even his usual humor is tinged with seriousness, signaling that this episode and perhaps this season is about more than just daily life on the ranch. Every scene with Tim serves as a reminder that change is not only inevitable but sometimes heartbreaking. Georgie and Katie, the younger generation, are given more emotional depth in this episode than ever before. The premiere explores their ambitions, fears, and the bonds that tie them to Heartland. Georgie struggles with the pressure of living up to the family legacy while trying to forge her own path, while Katie navigates moments of self-doubt and the responsibility of her own choices. Their youthful energy contrasts sharply with the heavy undertones surrounding the older generation, creating a dynamic tension that makes every interaction feel charged. In several scenes, small gestures, a supportive hand, a lingering look, a shared laugh convey the strength of their relationship and hint at the challenges ahead. Supporting characters also leave a strong impression in this episode. Lou's unwavering loyalty is tested, and her quiet bravery is highlighted in moments that may seem small but carry enormous emotional weight. Jack's presence adds another layer, his calm yet mysterious demeanor hinting at surprises that could shake Heartland's foundations. Each character is given moments to shine individually, but also to interact in ways that reveal the larger stakes at play. The episode masterfully balances individual character development with group dynamics, showing how every decision, every emotion, and every secret could ripple through the entire Heartland family. By the time this section of the episode concludes, the audience is left fully invested in the characters' journeys. The writers have not only showcased the familiar faces in a new light, but also planted seeds of tension and suspense. Every character arc is layered with emotion, making it impossible for fans to predict what will happen next. Viewers can sense that Heartland's tranquil days are numbered, and that every relationship, every bond, and every choice will be tested in the episodes to come. The premiere doesn't just entertain, it immerses the audience in a world where love, loyalty, and heartbreak collide in ways they will never forget. Just when the episode seems to settle into its familiar rhythm, Heartland delivers a gut punch that no fan could see coming. A quiet morning on the ranch suddenly turns chaotic, as one of the family's most cherished members faces a crisis that shakes the entire Heartland universe. The writers masterfully build suspense through subtle cues, lingering camera angles on tense expressions, hurried footsteps, and a sudden silence that hangs heavier than the usual calm of the ranch. Viewers are instantly on edge, sensing that this moment is a turning point that will define the season. Amy is at the heart of the storm, her normally steady hands trembling as she faces a choice with life-altering consequences. Every decision she makes in these scenes carries emotional weight. The way she pauses before opening the barn door, the hesitant glance at the horizon, the tight grip on the reins, all these small gestures tell a story of heartbreak and courage. There is a sense of inevitability, as if the calm days of Heartland are slipping away, and the audience can't help but hold their breath, fearing what's about to unfold. Tim's reaction adds another layer of tension to the climax. His usually composed demeanor cracks under pressure, revealing raw emotion that fans rarely see. The combination of fear, frustration, and determination paints a picture of a man who will do anything to protect his family and the ranch he loves. The episode doesn't shy away from showing the stakes. The dialogue is charged with urgency, but the real power comes from the unspoken moments. A gripping stare, a trembling hand, a pause before a life-changing action. Every second pulls the audience deeper into the unfolding drama. The finale of the episode leaves viewers reeling. Just as hope seems possible, a shocking revelation turns everything upside down. The end hinted at in the season title is revealed not with over-the-top theatrics, but through a subtle, emotionally devastating moment that lingers long after the screen fades to black. Fans are left questioning who will survive, who will endure, and how Heartland itself will change. The music swells, the wind rustles through the fields, and the quiet beauty of the ranch contrasts sharply with the turmoil of the characters' lives. It's a heart-wrenching combination that ensures the audience is emotionally invested. Eager to see how the fallout will unfold in the next episodes, every element of this shocking twist is carefully crafted to maximize suspense and emotional impact. The writers balance the familiar warmth of Heartland with an unexpected, dramatic turn that leaves viewers stunned. The ending doesn't just close a chapter, it sets the stage for a season of challenges, heartbreak, and resilience. Fans are left on edge, wondering how the characters they love will navigate the trials ahead, making this premiere an unforgettable start to season 19.